Hi students, how are you? Are you safe at home? Right. Okay children, how did you write your midterm examinations? Very nice. Excellent. Right. So had your breakfast? Right. Shall we start our class? Very nice. Okay children, so today I am going to introduce a new chapter, that is fractions. Do you know what is a fraction? Okay, so I will explain you now. Right. Suppose your father will bring 4 chocolates to you. Okay. So how will you share, you and your brother, 4 chocolates? So you have 4 chocolates. How will you share, you and your brother? Very good. You will share equally. So 2 chocolates, you and 2 chocolates you are giving to your brother. Okay. So that means you are sharing equally here. And what about, so suppose one sandwich is there. One sandwich is there. How will you share both of you? So suppose it is a sandwich. So you and your brother, how will you share this sandwich? Very good. So you will share this one half. Okay. So half part you are taking and half part you are giving to your brother. So that means you are sharing here half. So that half, how will you write? Yes, 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 is called a fraction. Okay, na? Right. So the fraction is a part of whole. So that may be a single object or group of objects. Okay, na? So the fraction is a part of whole. Okay. So it is in the form of a by b, where a fraction is in the form of a by b or p by q. Okay, right. A by b in the form of a by b, where a and b are the natural numbers or whole numbers. Okay, a and b are whole numbers where b is not equal to 0. Okay, na? A fraction is a part of whole. It is in the form of a by b, where a and b are whole numbers. B is not equal to 0. Why b is not equal to 0? So suppose if 1 divided by 0, can you divide this one? No. So that means it is not defined. So that's why 1 divided by 0 is not defined. So always denominator is not equal to 0. This thing you have to remember. So what is the rule here? A fraction is in the form of a by b, where a and b are whole numbers. B is not equal to 0. Okay, already I said a by b. So what it denotes? So here a by b. So this line is called division line. Division line. And what about a and b? Very good. A is called numerator and b is called denominator. What is a? A is numerator and b is called denominator. So this line denotes division line. Division line above the value is called numerator. Division below the line. So that means this line below the value is called denominator. Okay, children, is it clear? Right. Okay. Now, so we have different types of fractions are there. So that one later we will explain. In this chapter you are going to learn first of all what is a fraction, how many types of fractions are there, how to represent the fractions on the number line, how to add 2 fractions, 3 fractions, how to subtract the fractions. In this chapter you are going to learn. Okay, right children? Now take your classwork and keep heading chapter 7 fractions. Okay, so now write the definition of a fraction in your notebook. Keep heading fractions, right. So write the definition. So a fraction is a number. A fraction is a number representing a part of whole. So the whole may be a single object or group of objects. Group of objects. Suppose a circle is divided into 8 equal parts. So how will you write this one in the form of a fraction? What I said, fraction is a part of whole. Okay. So how will you write this one in the form of a fraction? First of all, you have to observe. So how the circle is divided? How many parts? So it has divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 equal parts it has divided. The circle is divided into 8 equal parts. And here, so one part I have shaded. So numerator, how will you write here? So number of parts are shaded. That one you have to write in the numerator. So then it gives 1 by 8 fraction. So here you have to remember. So 1 is a numerator. It tells us number of parts are taken outside or number of parts are shaded. And what about the denominator tells? The number of parts are divided. How many parts the circle is divided? Okay, now right, children. So like this, you have to write. So whatever it may be. So suppose here 2 parts are shaded. How will you write this one in the form of a fraction? Write 2 by 8. So if 3 parts are shaded, how will you write this one? Yes, 3 by 8. So like this, you have to write. So only the thing is you have to remember a fraction is a part of whole. Okay, na? Right. So neatly you have to copy this one in your notebook mark. Next, okay, based on these fractions now, we are going to solve exercise problems, right? So exercise 7.1. Take your textbooks. Listen. Write the fraction representing the shaded portion. So here you have to write the fraction. So suppose here first question he has given one figure. So here how many parts shaded? 2 parts are shaded. 2 parts shaded. Write the fraction representing the shaded portion. So here first of all we have to know how many parts are here. So number of parts in the figure, total number of parts. So number of parts is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many parts? Total parts here 4. And next, what I said? So number of shaded parts, shaded portion. So number of shaded parts. So how many parts are shaded here? 2. Now we have to write the fraction. So therefore fraction is equal to numerator by denominator. Numerator tells number of parts shaded or taken. Right here the denominator tells number of the parts are equal parts. Number of the equal parts divided here. So total number of parts are 4 and number of parts are shaded 2. So then tell me what is our required fraction? 2 by 4. Okay, na? Right. So next one also same. Second one, B figure what he given. Second one. So we have to draw this one with a pencil. So don't use pen. So neatly you have to draw. Right. So here, right. figure is divided how many parts? First count here number of parts. Total number of parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right here, so number of parts. Number of parts is equal to 9. So shaded portion, how many parts are shaded here? So number of shaded parts here are shaded portion. Number of shaded parts. So count here, how many parts are shaded here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So next what you have to write? Yes, you have to find the fraction. So fraction of this figure is very good. 8 by 9. So 8 tells number of shaded parts. 9 tells us so total the figure is divided into how many equal parts. Here the figure is divided into 9 equal parts and so 8 parts are shaded. It is our required fraction. Right children. So like that we have third one, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So different types of pictures he has. So here given we have to first count there. How many parts given? How many parts are shaded? Very easy. You have to do these figures. Okay, na children? Right. So next come to the second problem. Color the part according to the given fraction. So what you have to do here? Color the part. Coloring. So here you have to apply color of the given fraction. So first, see here in the second one, first he has given the circle. Circle given, so which fraction? So that means 1 by 6. The fraction is 1 by 6. That means here the circle is divided into how many equal parts? 6 equal parts. So that is, so it is 1, 2, next 3, 4 and so right. So we have to show equal parts now. Right, like this you have to see. So then each part is equal, right? Like that you have to divide. So 1 by 6. It is a 1 by 6 fraction. Now here you have to give the color of this figure. So how to where you have to apply the color here? So how many parts you have to apply here? Yes, only one part. Why? Because the numerator tells us the number of shaded parts. So one part. Okay, so this part only you have to give the coloring. So you can use any color. Okay, no? Use pencils or then crayons. You have to use them. Right, children? So this one represents a 1 by 6 fraction. So like that second one, what? Second figure. So right. So what is the fraction here? 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Here one part. So it is a numerator. Numerator tells one part is shaded. And it has divided into how many equal parts? 4 equal parts. So that 4 equal parts denotes the denominator. So here you can shade. You can apply the color at any part. Now I have applied here. So you can apply this part if you are here. So wherever you can apply there. Okay, na? So but you have to show 1 by 4. So it is a 1 by 4 fraction. Right, children? So here very easy, na? So this is third one, fourth one, fifth one. Everything we have to do and so draw this one in your notebook neatly with the crayons. Right. So come to the third one. Identify the error if any. Identify the error if any figure. So he has given one figure. So that is observe here. So and already he has shaded here also. So but here this is 1 by 2. It is 1 by 2 and it is 1 by 4 and this is 3 by 4. So what you have to do here? You have to identify here the error. So where the error happened. So observe carefully children. So observe here. Tell me this is 1 by 2. So what I said? So fraction is a part of whole. So that means here the 1 by 2 means here the figure is divided into two equal parts, half of part. So this is half and this is half. Tell me. So both are half. So both parts are divided equally. No. So this one is very small compared to this one. So now tell me this figure represents 1 by 2 fraction. This figure is divided into equal parts. No. So that's why it is not 1 by 2. And what about 1 by 4? So here the 4 parts here the figure is divided into 4 equal parts. Equal parts. Here observe all parts are equal. No. So all parts are not equal. Okay, na? So that means this is not represents 1 by 4 fraction. And what about 3 by 4? Yes, here the figure is divided into 3 parts only, but not equal parts. Here observe 4 equal parts means how to show 4 equal parts means like this. Then only we say that it is 3 by 4. Okay, so it is 3 by 4. Tell me, this is the 3 by 4? No, so this figure is not divided into equal parts. So it is not 3 by 4. So what we have observed here? Which error happened there? So the shaded parts are, so here the shaded parts are not representing the given fraction. That is the error. Right. In your notebook, you have to write here the shaded parts are not equal. So the shaded parts are not equal. So that is the answer. Right. Children, next question. Next one, what is it? What fraction a day is 8 hours? What fraction of a day is 8 hours? Okay, you have to give the fraction of 8 hours a day. Per day, how many hours? Yes, so there are 24 hours in a day. How many? Per day, how many hours? There are 24 hours in a day. Right. So, okay, here what he has given? We have 8 hours. How many hours? We have 8 hours. Then, required fraction is? Very good. 8 by 24. 8 by 24. Okay. So, in a day, 24 hours are there. 8 hours means how to write in the form of a fraction? 8 by 24. So if you want to simplify this one, how to simplify? So it is 8 ones, 8 threes. So our required fraction is 1 by 3. Okay na children? Right. Next one, fifth question. So fifth question, everything you have to write neatly, ma. Okay. What fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? So here also you have to find the fraction. What fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? Okay. So 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. Okay. 40 minutes means? Yes, 40 by 60. So what is the fraction? 4 by 6. Very good. Now right here there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So here we have how many minutes? We have 40 minutes. We have 40 minutes. Hence the required fraction is, hence the required fraction is 40 minutes by 60 minutes. Right. So here 0, 0 cancel. 2 2's, 2 3's. So 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is a fraction. Is it clear, children? Right. Very easy, ma. So whatever it may be, if they will give in the seconds or minutes, hours. So write in the form of fraction means you have to same procedure you have to follow like this. Right. Come to the next question. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek shared lunch. Arya has brought 2 sandwiches, one made of vegetable and one of jam. The other 2 boys forgot to bring their lunch. Arya agreed to share his sandwiches so that each person will have an equal share of each sandwich. How can Arya divide his sandwiches so that each person has an equal share? What part of a sandwich will each boy receive? So, okay, first of all, understand the question. So, here how many students are here? 3 boys, okay, na? 3 students. Who are they? Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek. So, 3 boys are there. So, okay, they shared lunch. Okay, how they shared? Right, first, Arya has brought 2 sandwiches. So, here, why they shared here? Why? Because 2 boys forgot their lunch. So, the 2 boys are asked one boy. What his name? Arya. So, that Arya, he has shared his lunch box with your friends. With his friends. So, who are they? Abhimanyu and Vivek. Both are forgot their lunch. They asked, we forgot our lunch box. Can we share? So, they asked him. So, he immediately agreed. So, he agreed to share his sandwiches. So, that sandwiches are made with one vegetable and one of jam. Okay, so that each person will have an equal share. So they shared equally. So how they shared? How can, first question, how can Arya divide his sandwiches? How can Arya divide his sandwiches so that each person has an equal share? How can he divide? Very good. First, he can divide the sandwich into 3 equal parts. Very good. That is the answer. So, write your notebook. Arya will divide each sandwich into 3 equal parts and he given, yes, one part to each one of them. Right. Next, second one. What part of a sandwich will each boy receive? So how much part will each boy receive? He has divided sandwich into 3 equal parts. Okay, na? So then how can you write the fraction? Each boy received how much part? Very good. 1 by 3. Right. Okay, children? Right, children, copy it. So, sixth one we have completed. Right. Okay, next question. Eighth one, seventh one. Kanchan dyes dresses. She had to dye 30 dresses. She has so far finished 20 dresses. What fraction of dresses has she finished? So actually here, listen carefully. Kanchan dyes dresses. Okay, na? She had to dye 30 dresses, ma. But she has so far finished how many dresses she has? She has finished 20 dresses. So that means how to write this one in the form of a fraction? Very good. 20 by 30. So right, can you do this one homework? Okay. So I will say that one. Right. So you First of all, how to write this one in the form of the steps? First, read the question carefully. Then only you can write the steps neatly. First, write here the total number of dresses. So, number of total number of dresses Kanchan has to dye. Actually, how many dresses he has to dye? 30 dresses. 30 dresses. How many dresses she has finished? 20 dresses. Okay. So, number of dresses she has finished. She has finished is equal to 20 dresses. We have to find the fraction of what? So fraction of dresses has she finished. So our required fraction is yes 20 by 30. So here 0 cancel. 2 by 3 is the required fraction. So actually she has to dye 30 dresses. So she has finished how many dresses? 20. So how to write the fraction? 20 by 30. So after simplifying that one, so we got 2 by 3 fraction. Right. Children, and next to come to the 8th question. Write the natural numbers from 2 to 12. What fraction of them are prime numbers? So write the natural numbers from 2 to 12. What fraction of them are prime numbers? Here, first of all, you have to write the natural numbers from 2 to 12. So among the 2 to 12, which are prime numbers? After, you have to find the fraction. How many prime numbers are there in the between 2 to 12? So 2 to 12, how many prime numbers are there? So write the first. Write the natural numbers from. So read question. Natural numbers from 2 to 12. So how many natural numbers from 2 to 12 are? So you can include 2. Also 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So number of prime numbers. So prime numbers are prime numbers. So 2, very good. 2 is the even prime number. 2 and next to 3, yes, 5, next to 7, then 11. Okay. So how many numbers are there? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay. So how many? 5. So how will you write this one in the form of a fraction? So first, yes. So these all are you have to write in the numerator. So number of prime numbers are 5 by total number of natural numbers from 2 to 12. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So total number of natural numbers from 2 to 12 is 11. And the number of prime numbers are 5. So our required fraction is 5 by 11. Okay, children. So up to now you have completed 8 problems. This one you have to write neatly in the notebook. Still, if you have any doubts, you have to come to live interaction. Then you can clarify your doubts. Okay, children. Now I am closing the session. Bye.